Good morning, everyone. This is our colorful Tuesday. We're bringing you the Tax Saving Tuesday Solar Tax Credit. I will be your host for today. I'm Christopher, CEO and founder of YCO Tax. This is a virtual tax and bookkeeping in the US. Currently, we have 4 office locations. I would like to introduce our company, and I will be co-hosted by our guest speaker for today. I'm going to start sharing my screen. How's everything? How's everyone? We had a long holiday. I'm here in a conference there. We're gonna get this thing started. All right, my company is Wyco Tax. We do the tax payroll bookkeeping, and we are doing this free virtual workshop for the Tax Saving Tuesday. This presentation will educate our audience on how solar panel work, who qualifies, and how the federal tax credit can benefit the customers. This is live, and our webinar agenda, this will last less than 45 minutes. There will be a Q&A, question and answer session at the end of the presentation. Participants are encouraged to type the questions. If you need and you haven't filed your taxes, or you need a bookkeeping checklist, go to our website. We also do offer a free 30-minute consultation for any tax and bookkeeping needs. Then I have my YouTube channel. Please follow me, Chris Y. Coco, and then be part of our raffle. Just a little background about myself. I started to grow up to realize that the life is hard, but it gets harder if you don't have money or savings in the bank, especially you are still a student. We live in an average family in the Philippines. So I started to do selling when I was 14 years old, first year high school. But then again, I did pursue my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. That's why in 2010, I was able to go to receive my visa here in the US. But then again, after I finished my contract in the hospital, I did my own business because it's not just about the money that I can make being a business owner or entrepreneur, but it's more about the time freedom. So that is my family right there. But I have my twin brother. Because of this time and financial freedom, I'm able to visit him every year, then spend time with him as much as I can. And that's why I said I have a bigger reason why I started this company. And then during my free time, this is me as an operating room nurse, I do home selling, any home party. Then one of the audience there was an accountant. Then from there, this accountant trusted my skills, my knowledge, and also more like my reasons of putting up a business. And let's just say the rest is history. That's the reason why the company Wycotax was born on 2015. We started in one office in Harlingen, and then next in 2019 we opened another in Brownsville. Then this year we have 2 more satellites in Dallas and San Antonio. This is we are an all year round, all in one tax payroll bookkeeping with a combined 30 years experience. And because of that, 2022, it's one of the highlights of my career, as I was awarded as the Texas Business Person of the Year by the SBA with Senate and congressional recognition. That's why I'm still continuously providing educations regarding your business through my YouTube channel, Chris Y. Coco. And these are some of our publications that you can see. Then our company, we stand by our mission to provide a worry-free, year-round competitive and on-time tax and bookkeeping service solution. We are a virtual company because the benefits of outsourcing, you have peace of mind. We deal with the IRS. You can save a lot of headache from purchasing and learning new accounting software. It can save you time. It also save you money. But now also number 5, it has faster access to different grants, loans, even the SBA or any payroll tax credits. That's why during the pandemic, we were able to help our client, business owner, that during the unprecedented pandemic, we were able to help them to apply for the Paycheck Protection Program and EIDL, because all of these applications rely on the accuracy and updated financial statements and tax return. Please feel free to visit us online. We have the highest reviews. Now, just a disclaimer, this workshop has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide and should not be relied for any advice. Examples and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied upon for technical answers. Wyco Tax is a virtual outsourced tax and bookkeeping company, and we are not associated with any institutions on this presentation, and is a private business providing resources for small businesses. Okay, there you go. Now, I would our speaker. We are bringing every now and then anything related about tax credits, deductions. Our speaker for today is going to go over about the solar panel, how it works. He is Bachelor's of Arts in Occupational Safety and Health, certified credit specialist, and now part of the Eco Renewable Solution. Let us all welcome Frank Torres. Good morning, Frank.
Hey, good morning, Chris. Thank you for having me today. Awesome presentation, man. Let me share my screen and then we can pretty much kick it off. I think, like you said, any questions will be administered by one of you guys, right?
Yeah, we can pick up the questions later at the end of the presentation. I would picking up the questions through the chat because anybody can type their question. But at the end, we can have a live question and answer. All right, take it away.
Give me a sec here. Let me see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Awesome. So my name is Frank Torres. We pretty much are. I'm the General Sales Manager for Eco Renewable Solutions. The reason we're here today is because we want to make sure that everybody gets exposed to the actual facts of how solar panels work and how to actually save some money. You know, I think at the end of the day, we all want to save some money. We want to make sure we put our hard-earned money somewhere where it's going to benefit you at the end of the day and for years to come. So once again, my name is Frank Torres. I have a bachelor's in health. I'm a certified credit specialist, and I'm a Marine Corps veteran. Okay, so it's a veteran-owned company. I was in the Marine Corps for 10 years. Let's see. So here in my flyer, we're pretty much, why do we want to go solar? It's zero out of pocket, guys. You know, you want to reduce or eliminate your electric bill. So all it takes for a proposal from you guys is anybody who's out there who's interested in getting a proposal, it's going to be free. You also want to reduce your carbon footprint. So I don't know if you guys have noticed or heard, it started out in California and then it started from the west, started merging over to the east. Solar panels started becoming pretty popular. Some of the houses are being built already with solar panels, which is a good thing, right? And you want to be energy independent. You don't want to rely on any electric companies that pretty much keep on hiding the your electric prices, and then you're paying pretty much buku money for all this for electricity when you could actually be saving some money by going solar. So we do offer high quality products and installation. We typically install within 3 weeks if everything goes well, once we get you approved with a loan. So you'll be pretty much using the sun for your electric production from your home within 3 weeks. So that's pretty awesome. Some companies do take longer. We try to make sure that customer is happy, and we always want to make sure they always give us good references of how our work was done and performed, right? So we always want to make sure that we do install within 3 weeks. That way they are enjoying their solar panels and they're saving money, which is, that's what the solar panels are here for, to save you money at the end of the day. So we are a dedicated team. We do work with a few contractors. One of them is a Spear. We do also work with Texas Energy, and then we have another company that's out of California. So if you guys are looking to get panels, whether in Texas, out of state, anywhere in the United States, we are willing to help, as long as there is actually regulations that we have to follow, right? And we do have to get the contracts out there as well. But make sure that if you guys want to refer anybody that you think, hey, you know what, this person might want to get solar panels, let us know, give us a call, text us, call us. But we can install outside of Texas as well. But pretty much we stick to Texas. That's pretty much our majority of the work comes from Texas. We do commercial and residential. So how does solar work? So pretty much the way solar works, pretty much your sunbeam, the sunlight pretty much comes into the solar panels that are placed in the roof. The solar panels, I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention. If you guys see solar panels, they're Sometimes homes have them in one side and then they don't have any on the other side. The reason being is pretty much what we do is we submit this your light bill into our software, and the software is going to pretty much pull out your home in Google Maps, and it's gonna find out how to how where is the best how your panels are going to feed or attain more power from the sun by where they're going to be placed at. So if they're going to be placed on the east, west, however your home is wherever your home is at. So that always the software is always going to give recommend the best uh, pretty much the best placing for your panels. So once they place your panels out in your home, pretty much the solar panel, the arrays that come in through the panels, they're going to go through an inverter, as you guys can see in the picture, DC/AC. So from direct current to be convert to alternate current, and then from there you go into the net metering. Net metering is going to be pretty much where the records the flow of electricity. It's a device that's going to let us know how much actual electricity is flowing through your home and how much electricity is being produced by the panels and what is being sent back to the grid. Okay. And then, of course, you got utility grid. That's pretty much who your provider, electric provider is, whether it's PUB, if you're here in Brownsville, Magic Valley, let's see who else, AEP. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty much just in converted to easy terms of how to understand how solar panels work. Okay. So what is net metering? Net metering is a way that the customer also saves money. Okay. So let's say your solar panels produce 100% of your home's electricity. Whenever the kids or anybody's not home, your panels are still producing electricity. And anytime you overproduce, you're gonna get a credit in your bill. So depending on whatever they buy the wattage at, your provider, let's say it's PUB, whatever they buy back any type of electricity, uh, they're gonna pay you back and give you a credit in your bill. It's never gonna be cash, so don't let anybody lie to you about saying that it's cash in your pocket. No, it's gonna always be a credit in your bill. You're gonna use that credit to pay off any fees or anything like that if you're still connected to your electrical provider, which you can actually go 100% solar and disconnect from your provider, but typically you have to sign a waiver to them so that way they have no liability in case something was to happen if you were to actually disconnect completely from your grid. Okay, so that is possible, but that's pertaining customer to customer. But yes, net metering is good. Depending, some people pay 10 cents per watt, others pay 20, others pay dollar per dollar. So it just depends who your provider is. That's going to actually save you that money and going to pay you back for that overproduction of your panels. Okay, so which is always good because now you are the one in control of who you could sell back your electricity to and make your money back. Okay. Extreme weather. I have a lot of customers ask me, are these panels durable? Yes, they are. They've actually been tested, and as you can see here, this was up in Dallas. There was actually a storm, and there was high winds. So if you guys see in the picture on the right, where the panels are placed, right, the shingles didn't come off. But anywhere else where the panels were not in place, the shingles came off and almost pretty much tore off the roof. So they are placed with highly durable material. The installers are very careful with the placing. Everything that is used to actually install these panels, it's going to be pretty much be highly durable and extremely strong. So that way nothing was to fall from your from the roof or damage the roof. So make sure that you guys understand that these things are placed by professionals. They're not uh, pretty much. It's not like we get mom and pop shop and pretty much they come out there and put your panels. All these guys are professionals and we hire highly qualified individuals. But also, they also withstand hail, so they were tested as well um, for hail from. So pretty much here in the picture it says a quarter or to a half of inch thick hail. So as you guys can see, it didn't damage it as well. So battery backup. So in case, let's say that you guys there's an outage. I know there was an outage, a freeze about 2 years ago. You are able to actually buy a battery pack with your solar panels. Okay. That is completely up to the customer. It varies customer to customer. Some customers want 100% solar, and they don't want to be tied off to the grid, so they'll buy the battery. Like I said, that is going to be completely up to you. You can just buy the solar panels because they will work during an outage during the day. Okay. We also carry generators, so it's going to be a alternative besides the battery. The batteries are pretty pricey. Some customers go and actually buy the generators, so that way they save some money as well, which is going to be doing the same thing, saving them thousands of dollars. So it's just up to the customer what they want to buy. So we want to have the full package of the actual battery with the system. So we would just buy the generator with our company as well, and it's going to be doing the same thing, guys. So it's just up to the customer what they want, and it just goes on a customer basis. So all the solar panels that once you purchase solar panels and they're pretty much up and running, you do get an app with the solar panels. So they're going to tell you the production of in a real-time system. Okay. So they're going to tell your production, what's going on with your panels. If there's an issue, they're pretty much sending you an alert. So everything is monitored through this app. If something does happen, it pretty much dings us on our maintenance side, and that we're able to actually go out there and help you guys out. The good thing about the panels is they are not all connected together to where, let's say, one goes out, all of them go out. No, they're all singularly connected. So if one goes out, the rest of the panels will work. Okay, so we'll come out there and fix up that panel that's not working, because you do have warranty, and then you still have power with your system. So never be scared that if one goes out, the whole system will go out. No, they all work individually. So just so you guys understand that. The owning versus renting. So pretty much owning your electricity, meaning you have your own generator on top of your roof, per se, as an example. You pretty much, right now, with everything going up in inflation, you want to get your return on investment. So you're going to lock in your rate by going solar, per se, right? So let's say if you're paying 150 now on electricity, a monthly bill, if you buy panels, you're going to continue paying that from here all the way for the next 10, 20, 30 years, right? And within those 10, 20, 30 years, if electricity price goes up, you won't be affected by that because you are producing your own electricity, right? So that's the thing that we want to make sure that the customers understand, that there is a return on investment if you actually sit down and look at crunching some numbers. Because for the past 30 years, however much long you have been with your home or wherever you live at, condo or etc. So you have been pretty much paying electricity to your utility company and getting nothing back, right? So whenever you actually own your electricity, your panel's gonna be yours. You're gonna be selling back as well. And you're gonna be making money while pretty much because you have your own panels and producing your own electricity. Okay. So, like I said earlier, you have no control if you continue actually with your electrical provider. Like I said, if the electricity goes up, if they price it, they are not gonna feel sorry for anybody. They are gonna put up the price later on in the future. Electricity does go up 3% or 2% every year. It's just something to think about. So why not go solar, right? Where you're gonna own your electricity, you're gonna be energy independent, and then you don't have to be relying on anybody to pretty much tell you what the cost of electricity is, and that way your money is being invested in something that's going to be yours, rather than you pretty much throwing it back through the utility provider, which is not going to, give you anything in return. Rising cost of electricity, you guys can look this up as well. It continues to rise and rise, and I don't know, for anybody that's local, I don't know if you guys saw the posting from Brownsville Public Utility, the PUB. They are going to start rising and cost of electricity within the next year or two, I believe. So it's something just to think about and look into, right? And like I said, proposals are free for solar panels. So like I said, let us know if you guys want a free proposal. So 25-year cost. So you multiply your average monthly bill by 455, and then you can expect to pay electricity over the next 25 years. Okay. So within our presentation, we show you the cost of what it's going to be to your pocket if you guys don't go solar, and average escalation of 3% per year. So is this also something to think about? If everything's going up, food, homes, cars, why not at least save some money in your electricity, right? Financial benefit. Um, it has been said that it does increase your home value by 3%. Okay. So it's also something to think about as well. And then the solar investment tax credit, which is why we're here today, one of the reasons we're here today, right? So the government is giving back a tax break to offset the cost of going solar. So in 2021, it was 26%. 2022, which is this year, is 26. 2023, it's scheduled to be 22%. And then 2024, we're looking at 10%. So let's go dive in and pretty much talk about this tax credit, right? So 26%, meaning they're gonna give you a tax credit based on your system cost. So let's say your system cost your solar system costs about 30 grand. So just 26% of that you're gonna get back to offset that. If you owe any money to the IRS or if you made too much money, which you have to pay back, that tax credit is going to be able to cover that expense, and that we have to pay nothing out of pocket. So if
Yeah,
you guys want,
I
yeah,
actually computed that
yeah, go ahead.
Frank, which is good. It's 30,000, 26% is 7,800. That's a big credits.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. So it's $7,800 that a lot of us don't have laying around, and I think it will help out anybody out there that what, I rather let the credit pay this for buying solar, right? Than you actually pulling out the $7,800 out of pocket, which you may have planned for a vacation with your family, or maybe purchasing a new car, or who knows, right? Maybe making a home improvement in your home. So why not use that to pretty much get rid of that debt that you have? So how does the process work? Okay. So the first step that we do is we always present a proposal, sort of proposal, which is a savings report. Then we go through the approval process, pretty much getting you approved through a loan. And then step three, obviously, step four, documentation. Everything is done electronically. We go out there and do a site survey. Site surveys meaning we actually make sure that your electrical equipment, your electrical panel, any other electrical items are pretty much up to par, um, to make sure we install the solar panels. And we also check your roof. We want to make sure that your roof is good and ready to go. That way, whenever we place that weight, that it's able to actually take that weight. Okay. So we're also able to install, like, fix your roof within the loan itself. So if it's something you might be interested in doing as well, and you know what, I want to fix my roof, it's something we could add on to the loan as well if it's something you might be interested in doing. Okay. Then we go out there and take out some permits. Then after that, it's installation and then system activation. So the process, the way I was breaking it down, we sit down and talk to the customer of his free solar proposal based on his 12-month average consumption. So we want to make sure we do get a average consumption for the past 12 months, so that way we know your trends, how much electricity you use per month, and then we just get an average out of the 12 months, okay? And that's going to actually give us an amount of panels and usage that you actually need to install in your home. That way we're not selling you too little panels where you're not going to benefit from buying them. You want to make sure we get you the enough panels so that way you're producing enough electricity to sustain your whole home. Okay. No money down is needed. It's all based on credit. Okay. So if anybody ever asks money from you guys, or anybody's trying to buy panels, that's a no-no. Everything is based on credit. If you guys want to give some down payment, that's more than welcome. But typically you could just finance everything, and it's going to be at a low monthly payment. So that's going to be up to the customer itself. Interest rates, they vary from 1.49, 1.99, just varies on your credit. So it's going to be a 25-year loan for at a 1.49. So let's say you add on your roof as well. So if anybody is looking out there to maybe getting upgrade your home or get a new roof, you're gonna go out there and get a personal loan at 10%, 12%. I think because of inflation right now, they're pretty high. When you can actually finance your roof or any other home improvement within your solar loan. Okay, so you could add a loans through the when you get your solar panels. Okay. We also provide cash back with a loan if the customer wanted to remodel his home or any roof. That's another option as well. And then solar panels can be placed on land. So if you have a lot of land and you don't want them on your roof, and you know what, I don't like the way they look at my roof, you can place them on land, in a carport, in a pergola, just like the one pretty much in the picture. So we built anything like that to place the panels. Okay, as long as you have the land and you have the space, we're able to do it. So we're promising guarantee. So it is a 25-year product warranty. Depending on the panels, we do have 30 years as well. So, and we also have a 10-year workmanship guarantee. So that's extendable to 25 years. So that's going pretty much on your roof as well. And it's always satisfaction guaranteed. The companies that we use, one of the companies that installs for us, they do install for HEB, which is a well-known company. If you guys live in Texas, HEB is a grocery store, and they also provide other items as well, but they're huge. You know, they've been around for, I don't know, I think over 50 years. So we install for them. So if HEB decided to go solar, you know, there's a big reason why such a big company would actually invest in something that's going to actually work. Okay. And these are our reviews. Is there any questions?
Okay, there. I think one of the questions, Frank, is there like a minimum credit score before to pre-qualify?
We do have banks that it's like about a 560, 580, you know, but typically it's we always want to make sure we just leave it to the banks. You know, some of us don't know what our credit score is, so we want to make sure that, you know, why not get the proposal and then try to get qualified.
Yeah. Does it apply to, this only applies on the current year, right? They cannot go back and then get some credits on the past years.
No, yeah, it's only so let's say for the panels, they have to, if you get your proposal, they got to be installed by this year before the end of December 31st, right? Everything has to be done and submitted for you to get that tax credit for the next year in your taxes.
If ever that another question, can this be a joint application?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so it has to be the homeowners of the home, and then now let's say if it's a husband and they want to use somebody else as a co-signer that doesn't live in that home, you would do that as well. Before it was actually just the owners.
Whoever owns, if the husband and the wife own the house, they need to be together on the application.
Well, now they don't have to. Before they had to. Now they don't have to. Yeah.
Okay, but at the same time, I think that's gonna be the challenge. Is if worst thing can happen, they separated. Who's going to have the credit?
Oh, so if something like that was to happen when they sell the home, they would have to actually they have the option of selling with the panels to the new buyer.
But then again, with that, whoever's gonna, did you ever have like a client, for example, the husband and the wife owns the home, and then they separated, like their marriage got they filed a divorce. How does that work? Who's taking the credit?
Oh shoot, that's a good question. I think whoever's in the paperwork would actually take the credit.
Yeah, like on your paperwork, right? Because that's how we pick it up, is whoever on the paperwork. That's the reason why it's a joint decision, because of the credits. Then how about the insurance? Does it has its own insurance, the property?
We have the warranty for 25 years, and the other panels have 30 years, depending whatever panels you choose to get. But you could also add it to your insurance, and as well.
Okay, that's good. All right, there you go. We don't have so many questions or so far any questions. This will be posted on our YouTube channel as well, and then we would also send us the copy of the video by email. And Frank, if they would like to reach out, how would they reach out to you for more inquiries?
So if you guys pretty much have any questions or would like a free proposal, just go out there and reach us at 956-617-4259 or at 2854 Boca Chica inside Waco Tax.
Okay. And you do virtual assessment also, right?
Yeah, we do a virtual proposal as well.
All right, there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned something today. Take what we're doing here in Wyco Tax is finding more tax credits that you could make the most out of your money, and then it adds more value. Thank you again, Frank, for our tax savings
Thank
Tuesday
you.
tips. The next topic would be our payroll tax refund or the ERTC. Please stay tuned and follow us on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook group and page, Wyco Tax. Again, I'm Christopher. I'm your host for today, CEO and founder of Wyco Tax, Virtual Tax and Bookkeeping Service Company. Book your free 30-minute consultation today. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you, Frank.
All right, take care.